Artorias of the Abyss DLC will rip you from space to pull you back in time to the land of Ulasil. But of course not before obtaining the Lord Vessel, freeing dust from her crystal prison, and then acquiring a special pendant located in the library. If no part of what I just said makes any sense to you, or if you didn't like Dark Souls, then watch no further. But if you did, then listen on, and I'll tell you why this extra content is worth rebranding yourself with the accursed dark sign once more. Not a lot has changed in the land of Lodran, even though this new content takes place ages ago in Ulasil, which at first is basically an ancient, untattered, reskinned version of the Darkroot Garden, but it still manages to be Dark Souls. Meaning it still manages to create pure dread through exploration of the unknown. The level design is still insanely brilliant with intertwined routes, secret passages, and a truly frightening atmosphere. And to top it all off, those environments contain boss fights that are still as punishing and completely unforgiving as ever before. For example, Kalameet the Black Dragon makes Skyrim's winged beasts look like fluffy kittens by comparison. So you might be wondering, if so much is the same, then what's changed? What does it add? Well, besides a pretty large new zone that will take upwards of 6 hours to descend to the bottom of the abyss, there are also 4 additional bosses along the way. Those bosses and environments bring about new souls, which bring about new gear and spells. And of course, additional spells and gear means more ways to customize a character and additional ways to do player-on-player combat, which is good if you're into PvP because this DLC adds an arena mode called Battle of Stoicism. Artorias must be defeated in order to gain access to the arena system, but afterwards it will open up organized 1 vs 1, team battles, and even 4-person free-for-all. Sometimes when waiting to join a battle it can take a lengthy period of time to get into a match, but the system seems to operate pretty smoothly for the most part. In addition to all that, the Artorias of the Abyss DLC arguably offers some of the best lore yet. I've done my part to avoid spoilers, but let's just say some of the occurrences in the DLC have origin stories for a few of the most interesting characters, while also tying together their stories and tightening some lore loopholes. I mean, the only way this could get any better is if you were taken back in time to see the fall of New Londo and got to see it purged and drowned firsthand. Seriously, From Software, the fall of New Londo. Come on. So is this DLC worth your time and money? The short answer is absolutely. If this DLC were just a little longer and added a few more things, then I'd have to consider it a full-blown expansion. So you don't need to be furtive about picking up this masochistic, guilty pleasure. Go ahead, indulge yourself, if only to create a reason to re-enter the amazing world of Dark Souls.
Help me. Very good.